Okay, today we're going to do adding and subtracting fractions, and we're only going to do this today with the same denominator, so they will already have a like denominator. Keep in mind that in order to add and subtract fractions, the fractions must have the same denominator, okay? If they don't, you have to get them to be the same. When we add and subtract fractions, we only add and subtract the numerators. You will never, ever, ever add and subtract denominators. Never add or subtract denominators. And then please make sure you reduce your answers. Okay, so let's take a look at some really nice examples that you did, back in elementary school. Here in example 19, you'll notice we do have two fractions, 3/5 plus 4/5. They both have the common denominator of 5, so I don't need to change anything. All I need to do is add the numerators. And 7/5. I could make that a mixed number. I could divide 5 into 7 and it would go once, and I would have 2 left over, so it would be 1 2/5. But 7/5 is just fine. Okay? If I had ended up having like 14/10, then I would have reduced that to 7/5. But we don't mind having mixed numbers now. In example 20, once again, they both have the same denominator, so all I do is subtract the numerators. 7 minus 4 is 3. My answer is 3/5. Now, we're going to do the same thing with algebraic fractions. For example, in 21, we have 3x over 5 plus x over 5. Again, notice the denominators are already the same, so all you have to do is add the numerators. 3x plus 1x will be 4x over 5. And 4x and 5 won't reduce, so our answer is just 4x over 5. Aren't these nice? Okay, again, two denominators. Both of them are 5, so I have like denominators, so we're good to go. Just add the numerators. But when you add 3x plus 7, you can't combine the 3x plus 7, so my answer is 3x plus 7 over 5, and that's a perfectly good answer. Okay, nothing cancels, so we're good. That's it. Even in ones that look a little bit complicated, notice my denominator now has a binomial in it, x minus 1 and x minus 1. As long as they're the same, you're good. Just take the numerators and add them. 3x minus 1 plus x squared minus 3x. Now you may notice, denominator stays the same. You may notice I can combine two terms here. 3x and minus 3x would go to 0. So I'd be left with negative 1 plus x squared over x minus 1. And we usually write things in standard form. So let me take that numerator, and instead of negative 1 plus x squared, let me write it as x squared minus 1. Okay, notice the 1 was negative right here. It's still negative right here. And the reason why I wanted to do that, okay, is I can factor this numerator. X squared minus 1 factors into x plus 1 times x minus 1. So this fraction, if I just factor that, now I can cancel the x minus 1, the whole thing cancels with the set of parentheses, and I'm just left with x plus 1. Isn't that pretty? Okay, make sure you try and cancel and reduce it. Make sure you reduce your fractions by canceling at the end. Only cancel factors, remember. Okay, now this one, subtraction. We have to be really careful with that minus sign. Notice that my denominators are the same, so I can just go ahead and combine away. No problem. I'm going to get my answer with 2y minus 10 because we never add denominators or subtract them. I have y squared plus 3y. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say minus the whole thing, 7y plus 5. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because an awful lot of students will do this. They'll do the y squared plus 3y, and they'll remember to do the minus 7y, but then they forget that this negative also goes to that 5. So if I put the parentheses, almost everybody when you see the parentheses are like, oh yeah, I got to distribute. So this way we won't forget to distribute that negative. I can combine like terms. 3y minus 7y, that's going to be 3 minus 7, that's negative 4y minus 5 over 2y minus 10, and nothing else combines. So the last step would be to check and see, I don't know why I didn't put equal signs there, check and see if we can factor this. And wouldn't you know, I have 2y minus 10. I can take a 2 out and make that y minus 5. In the numerator, I have 3 terms with a y squared, so I'm hoping that this is going to factor. I would need 2 numbers that multiply to give me 5, subtract to give me 4, and we're in luck because 5 minus 1 would be 4. This tells me the signs are different. The larger one's negative. So negative 5, positive 4, positive 1. And then, yay, we have a factor that cancels. So our final answer will be y plus 1 over 2. That easy, guys. Okay? Taking a little bit about what you know about adding fractions, combining some algebra. The big thing is remember to reduce at the end. Okay? See you tomorrow.